No charges expected in the death of 16-year-old Sammy Chapman.
He's the son of TV host and celebrity therapist Dr. Laura Berman. He died in February after purchasing a fake prescription pill using a social media platform. WGN's Lourdes Duarte spoke with Sammy's father this afternoon and joins us now with more. Lourdes.
Yeah, we'll get to what he had to say in just a minute, but first I do want to talk about our reporting over the last year. We've talked about the rise in fake prescription pills and also the role that social media plays in our lives. Sammy Chapman's death really put a spotlight on how the two of these connect. His parents keep fighting to make sure that a link like this leads to some change. And I'm wondering how you're both doing.
Well, speaking for myself, I'm hanging in. Every day is different.
It's been 8 months since Dr. Laura Berman and Sam Chapman suddenly lost their 16-year-old Sammy. Now they're learning the person who may have played a role in his death will simply walk away.
They say that because the drugs were purchased 3 days before he died from them, that anything could have happened in the interim, and it would be too hard to prove that it was the ones they bought from that person that killed him.
Our son, Sammy, was an amazing kid.
Tough to hear for a parent who has spent the last year raising awareness about a problem that seems to have no end in sight. Back in May, WGN Investigates told you about the rise in fake prescription pills and the role social media was playing. Sammy's death brought the problem to light. It's believed the teen used a social media platform to buy a fake pill, laced with a deadly mix. For months, police tracked the person they believe sold it to him, but it led them nowhere.
I think everyone suspects that he knew what he'd done and went to ground. And stopped doing it, which is a blessing, okay? One dealer who's not dealing anymore because he dealt to the wrong kid, and death happened.
While Sammy's parents may never see an arrest in the case, they are not walking away from the issue. They say the combination of social media and drugs has a potential to get even worse.
It's a mess. You know, crime is ramping up. There is no justice. What I've learned is that it's up to parents to protect ourselves, for people to bond together and to help law enforcement wherever we can.
We must make sure we know where our kids are online.
Along with a public service announcement, they are lobbying Congress for protection. In the coming weeks, Sammy's bill is expected to be completed, pushing for parent monitoring software on all social media platforms.
What we're hoping is that we can bring some control back to parents over their social media platforms and the gaming platforms their kids are on, and present a bill that's neither right nor left.
Okay, and Sam Chapman and Dr. Laura Berman could be making a trip to the Capitol in the coming months. Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz is leading that effort. Right now, applications like Snapchat and TikTok are not allowing parents to install some of this monitoring software on their platforms, and that is what they want to fight. They want to go to Congress and say, look, you need to allow some of these so that we have a better eye, can keep a better eye on what our kids are doing across some of these platforms.
And what do they think their success rate may be in getting that done?
That's the big question. Yeah. That's the big question. But, you know, so many people are talking right now about these fake prescription pills and about the role that social media is playing in our lives, that they think that they may have better success now more than ever before at getting people to pay attention to this.
Let's hope so.
Different game.
Yeah.
Lourdes,
Thanks, Lourdes. Record-setting rains over the weekend.